Hello everyone, and welcome to my next Let's Play, 3 months after the announcement of this Let's Play. I know it's been a long time, but I will discuss maybe why I've been gone at a later time. It's not complicated, but it'll just take longer, and I want to talk about other things. I want to talk about the game, really, more than I want to talk about why I was gone. Anyways, we're doing Kirby 64 Crystal Shards for those of you who didn't see the promo video. So yeah, let's have some fun. This is the first N64 game I'm doing, and probably the first, childhood game I'm doing, which is cool. And here's the intro. I'm probably going to talk over some of it, but because all the cutscenes in this game don't have, text or, voice acting. It's all just, music and just them doing things. Kind of like most Kirby games, really, that are like that. I think, the newest one is the same, except for the text parts where he actually talks to you, but for the most part it's just them not talking and this is a story giving it to you. But basically these mysterious shadow things are invading these people's homes, which Kirby doesn't even live in, so why do we care, you know? So, and oh no, there she falls onto Popstar, Kirby's homeland, for those of you who don't know. And here we go, and then it goes straight to the title screen. I actually forgot to delete this, so I'm going to delete this real quick. Whoops, delete. Yeah, you actually have to wait for the timer to go down, which is weird, but yeah. This is my 100% file, so I will be doing 100% because this is actually my 100% practice file that I did back in the day during spring break, which is back in March, so let's go and start. Do you know how to use Kirby's copy ability? I sure do. I'll be explaining how to use it, so don't you worry for people that are noobs out there. Oh boy, I'm really excited for this. I'm forcing 16:9 widescreen, for those of you who don't know. For the format of this, if it looks bad, just let me know. But I've seen 16:9 forced for N64 games and older games for that fact before, and it looked okay, so just let me know if it looks bad, and I'll switch right back to 4:3 the way it's supposed to be. So yes, as we saw there's tons of crystal shards scattered all over the planet of Popstar, and we have to go find them all. That's our job. And we have level 1 Popstar. As you can tell, this is music from the promo video. I keep on saying promo video, but really it's a world select, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. If you click on this, it'll just bring you back to the world menu like this. I'll just go and show it. Yeah, right there. So obviously there will be different worlds, as you even saw in the world select. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go to Popstar 1. Tip about this game, usually you start kind of further in, so you kind of want to go back, see if there's anything back there. I don't think there's usually any crystal shards back, but yeah, you should be good. Okay, so you press B to inhale things, and you press down to actually, use them. This is fire, very simple ability used. It's not like the other Kirby games where you actually breathe them, it's more like burning in the other, what the newer games called them. Something about this game I'm not going to do to this guy, but I will do to this guy, is that if you press L or Z, I'm putting on the virtual console, so as you just saw, so it's L for me, I'm using the game controller, and if you press B again, towards an enemy, that enemy had spike, so we now have fire and spike, which make flaming arrows, which is a really sucky power, so I'm going to get rid of it. This is Cutter. It doesn't behave out like it does in other Kirby games, but basically Kirby's face goes off and it does stuff. It's a lot slower than Cutter in most games, but it's still pretty good. And then we have, let's do Fire and Cutter. There's tons of, yeah, this is Fire Sword. This one's a really overpowered power, because you can do it up like this and hold it like that, bring it back down, and then you can actually, when it's up, you can actually launch it, and it goes really far, too. But yeah, don't worry about me skipping over the combinations. We'll probably see every combination by the end of this Let's Play. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep Fire Sword for now. But you will need another power ability kind of soon here. Well, not soon. It's like the second to last crystal shard. There will be 3 crystal shards in every level, unless other levels say it's specified. Here's our first crystal shard right here. Really simple. I don't see how you could miss it. So yeah. And I actually want to go back, because you can actually let enemies respawn if you kill them by accident. Or you just want to get their power and you just didn't really notice. Like I did. I thought I saw another power, but it wasn't there. So we're good. I don't think we'll be seeing it till later. But yeah, this Kirby game's really fun, I think. I don't know. This is my opinion. I really like this Kirby game. It's not my favorite Kirby game, but sadly I cannot let's play my favorite Kirby game. For those of you who don't know, that's Kirby's Amazing Mirror. This is probably like second, I would think. After playing it through for my practice run, is really fun. And I'm really happy to let's play this and be back. I'm glad to be back, and hope you guys will enjoy this let's play. And let's do that. Okay. And that's oh gosh, what are those things? They're basically cannons. They're undefeatable. You can't really do anything. See, I'm swinging my sword and does nothing. I can like hit their bullets out of the way if I do feel dangerous. And we picked up there's food, obviously, and that just heals you. And these things actually, yeah, there's like I like these like dandelions that actually don't do anything, but they just kind of go away whenever you hit them. And I thought it was kind of cool. Up here we have bomb, which we actually need in order to get a crystal shard in this one. So I'm not going to combine it with anything. But again, we will most likely see every combination in this game. And also, there will be another bomb power up. Dang it! Yeah, you can actually combine two power ups that are the same thing. So yeah, and there will be another bomb power up later on, like just in a second here. And the double bomb power up for this next part is really good. So I highly recommend getting bomb just to get that crystal shard, and also to get the bomb power up, the double bomb power up here. If I can actually do it correctly. There we go. Double bomb power up does this. Oh yeah, that's something different for a second. Yeah, it shoots off rockets. I think something different. Okay. Well, this is still good enough for this one. And up here we have a Wallaby with the crystal shard. We want that crystal shard. He's gonna take it from us. I don't like that. Oh, but there's a shadow. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet during these actually, because these are actually kind of creepy, and I kind of like it. He turned to Wallaby. That's not one of the more scarier ones, but we'll see more cutscenes like this. And they get pretty scary. This game is actually probably the darkest Kirby game I've seen. Then again, I haven't played, I think Dreamland 3 was it? I think people also claim that as a pretty dark Kirby game. Yeah, this boss is really easy. Just spam that move. You can really have any move, but I don't know, this move's pretty good. Anyways, third and final crystal shard, really easy. This first level is really easy with crystal shards, so nothing to worry about. And here we have the end screen. You have a choice of the red one, which I believe gives you 10. Oh, by the way, I guess I should explain this. The bar at the bottom, the first thing above it is the like your health, the eggs. I'm probably gonna change that later on in the Let's Play because you actually change the UI for the bottom thing, which is really cool. Most games don't do that nowadays, and I kind of wish they would. And then you have this bar over here at the bottom, and once that fills up, you basically get another life. And then fill that up, you get these stars. And I think the red one gives you 10. The green one gives you 5, and the yellow one gives you 1. And then it's maximum tomato and a regular food there. And then there's one up. But there's also a card there. I don't really... obviously, this isn't required to get 100%, but I'll try to get as many of them as I can. They are difficult to get, and it's kind of... oh, dang it. It's kind of... I missed that one first. Of course, I missed the first one ever. But it's kind of difficult to get all of them, so we'll see. Also, this level right here. You will need to remember this level. It is a very useful level. I'll explain more later, but just know that it is very useful. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this power, because I kind of want to show off some other combinations that we haven't seen yet. This doesn't really give anything, but here's bomb. We're actually going to get this for something later. Actually, let's go and show off bomb and cutter, because that's actually pretty good combination. Basically, it makes it to where you throw things, and you can't really see where you throw it, but you, once it lands on somebody, it actually explodes on them, like so. Pretty cool. We're going to get rid of that for now, because we're actually going to get a new ability up here called Rock. Basically, unlike other Kirby games, instead of just planting down like you would like this, you can actually move around. You move very slowly, but you're basically invulnerable during this time. And you can hit, and let's go ahead and show off Rock, because we can right now. Oh, okay, we actually got that. And that makes you a bigger rock, and you can just... you go a bit faster, I think, by the looks of it. And you're a lot bigger, obviously, so, yeah. I'm probably going to get rid of this, because I don't like it that much. I don't like rock abilities that much in Kirby games. So, yeah, let's get rockin'... as I say that, let's get rockin' bomb. I think this one's actually pretty good. Oh, yes. Oh, man, this is a very, well, powerful one. Yeah, it's dynamite. It hurts you, basically. That's why you have that whole ducking thing whenever you use the dynamite. Oh, dang it, I messed that up. And I believe... Oh, dang it. I thought you could detonate it, but I guess not. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that, because that is a very dangerous power-up, and it's not really useful. For this level, anyways, so... Yeah. And let's get some food, because we actually kind of need it. I forget that... I think the lives reset in this game once you come back and save. But I'm not really sure about that. Let's get a bomb and... Actually, this is Spark. This is an ability we haven't seen yet, but let's get Bomb and Spark. Let's see what that does. Because I honestly do... Oh, yeah, this one's not that great, but it's actually... I don't know, it's not too bad. Basically, turn into a light bulb and you explode after a while, making yourself invulnerable. It's kind of like Rock, but a lot shorter, and you can't really control it. I mean, you can, but yeah. So let's get rid of that for now. I don't really want it. And then we have this one, Spike, which we actually haven't shown off quite yet. But yeah, this is Spike. I don't like Spike and Spark for this stage, so I'm not going to use it. But I will be showing it off. Again, I'm not going to say it's too much, but just don't worry, I will be able to show everything off. There will be enough. And they basically make it to where you can, even if you are doing like... Well, I don't know about casual, but... Yeah, this is a good power-up right here. This is Ice and Spike. It basically makes it to where your Spike is really overpowered. And it freezes things. And we haven't seen Ice actually yet, so yeah. I think normally Ice is a lot like... Freeze in some of the Kirby games? I think so. If I remember correctly, that's right. And also, I feel like I've been missing a Crystal Shard. I hope not. I forgot that. I was kind of playing this. Oh, yeah, okay. You do have a Crystal Shard right here. This one's actually kind of... It's kind of hard to get, but it's not hard to miss. But you'll see what I mean in a second here. But yeah, as you can see, Waddle Dee will actually help us throughout the levels with various things. Usually Waddle Dee will help us with, like, more of a... transportation type stuff. You'll see more of it later, but this is like the first one. Okay, so you see these star things down here? There's a Crystal Shard down here, and... Oh gosh. Yeah, you... Oh gosh. No, 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 no. Okay, I might die here. Yeah, that thing got in my way. Ugh. It's probably better to go for it after it goes forward. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Let's try that again. But yeah, I think that's your first Crystal Shard, if I'm correct. I hope it is. If not, I'm gonna have to go back into this level. Which is okay, but, you know, I would prefer not to go, I don't know, whatever, you get what I mean. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, it's pretty death-defying, just because you have to go down to a pit, basically, to get it. And we're also almost full. Oh, whoa, I think it's... Oh, I guess whenever you... Okay, whenever you die, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought it looked like I was on it. Okay, there we go. I barely made it. He's sweating. Once he sweats, that's like whenever he can't do anything. Or he can't, like, fly as well. And he's about to, you know, lose flight. And I came over for the cake for no reason, but I actually need it once I got over here. And there we go. I got one up. And there's one up right here if you suck like me. Okay. There's a maximum potato, but I don't need it. And sadly, we don't have a power for this part. This one made it a lot easier if we had a power, but they spawn enemies, thankfully, that you can just spit at the boss. And the mini-bosses in this game are a joke compared to other Kirby games. Most of them, and there are some that are pretty hard, but the past two that we've seen just, like, stand there and don't do anything to you. Like, your biggest threat is the enemies that spawn, and even then it's, like, super easy. Also, that boss gives us a Crystal Shard. Most mini-bosses will give you a Crystal Shard, but some of them won't. That still scares me to say, and also sucks that we don't have power for this, because this is actually kind of difficult. But we can still do it. You're gonna suck up his things that he paints at you, and yeah. This is much like one of the boss battles. I believe it's in Nightmare in Dreamland, or in just Dreamland, I guess, or Kirby's Adventure. He just paints stuff and you attack them. Except, yeah. But yeah, that cutscene still kind of scares me to this game. It scared me a lot as a kid. Also, this thing is censored. I can't remember exactly what it actually is. I believe in the Japanese version it shows what it is. If I remember correctly, and I may be wrong about this, it's a TV, which I have no idea why that would be censored, but I could be terribly wrong about that. Okay, this guy's shoot ice cubes at you if you don't have power like me. to hit him. If you do have a power, this guy's a good joke. Okay, yeah, you can slide, by the way. It's not really the most useful thing in this game, but you can do it. And that spot right there is kind of useful, I guess. And she gets really mad. This is actually gosh, what's her name? Adeline, yeah. And she's a girl. She may look like a guy, but she's actually a girl, so, yeah. I believe actually, no, okay, those things don't give you power. I thought those things gave you fire. Apparently not. Which sucks. Yeah, I highly recommend having a power. I forgot power is actually good for this boss. Really, anything. I think actually Ice and Spike would have been pretty good. Just because of this boss right here. So, yeah. I guess if you can keep that, then do that. Also, something about this game that's not in other Kirby games. I mean, I don't know when this game actually introduced it, but I think it's Superstar. Yeah, Superstar. Which is actually before this game. Oh no, Adeline's trying to kill us and we can't really do anything except for this! Yeah, sliding is actually pretty effective there. But no matter what, you always kill Adeline in one hit, so. Yeah, something that's noted that's not in this Kirby, and there's the third final crystal shard. Not in this Kirby game, but it's also in pretty much every other one, except for the older ones and some of the, I think, the handheld ones. This game does not have hats. I can honestly understand why they didn't have hats, just because there's just so many power abilities. It would just be too much, I think, for them to have hats or whatever. So, but I'm okay if it's not really like something that's too noticeable or too angry, because I mean you can clearly see the power that you have in the corner, which is they still did a good job with it. And I think if you, yeah, there we go. And I got a card. I'll be showing off which cards I got at the end of Let's Play. But oh, I forgot the cards. They make it to where you can see bios on the enemies and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like other games. I think other Kirby games might have it. Anyways, that's all we're gonna do for this episode. I guess we'll either do the final 3. There's 3, or this one, including this one. There's 3 more levels. So I think we'll either do the final 3 or these two, the last 2, and then the final one. We'll see though. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time when we'll be doing more of Popstar. See you guys then.